Hi students, we are going to see very important chapter and a very interesting chapter, triangles. Chapter 7, triangles part 1. You just recall, what is triangle? A closed figure formed by three intersecting lines is called a triangle. Tri means three. A triangle has three sides, three angles and three vertices. You see the diagram. You have three vertex, three side and three angles. For example, in a triangle ABC denoted as triangle symbol, then ABC. You see in the figure, ABC is a triangle. Okay, AB, BC, CA are three sides. Then angle A, angle B, angle C are three angles. Then ABC are three vertices. Okay. Next we will see congruence of triangles. Congruent means equal in all respects or figures whose shapes and size are both same. You might have studied in 9th class also. Congruent means equal in all respects or figures whose shapes and sizes are both the same. Now you draw circles of the same radius and place one on other. You see the diagram, two circles having same radii. Clear? R1, R2 both equal. Okay, now you cut it the second circle and place it means correctly it will be coincided. Okay, therefore all circles with the same radii are congruent. Same way, all squares with the same side are congruent. You see the square, three squares, all having same side. All the three squares having same side. So all the three squares are congruent. Same way, all equilateral triangles with the same side are congruent. Equilateral triangle, you take two equilateral triangle having same side. The length is 5 centimeter means this equilateral triangle also 5 centimeter. Okay, two equilateral triangle you take with side 5 centimeter means both the equilateral triangles are congruent. So always you should remember all circles with the same radii are congruent, all squares with the same side length are congruent, all equilateral triangles with the same side lengths are congruent. Okay. Next you see these three diagrams. The first one you have circles having different radii. Second one you have equilateral triangle having different sides. Third one you are having squares with different sides. The first figure all circles are not congruent. In the second figure you see the triangles with the different side. Clear? Not congruent. Third diagram you see the what squares having different sides, they are not congruent. So the above figures are not congruent figures. Now we will see which of the triangles given below are congruent to triangle ABC. The figure 7.41. See five figures given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? What you have to do is you cut out each of these triangles from figure 7.4, 2 to 5 and turn them around and try to cover triangle ABC. See, observe that triangles 2, 3, 4 are congruent because all our corresponding sides are having same length. You see triangle ABC 4.5, 4, 5. The second figure you see triangle PQR having same side 4.5 and 5. Also in triangle third figure, that is EFD or DEF having same length 4.55. Okay, same way fourth one also, but the fifth one is somehow different. Okay, they are having all sides are equal, so it will not match. Clear? Therefore, 2, 3, 4 are congruent to triangle ABC, while triangle TSU is not congruent to triangle ABC. Suppose if triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC, then we will write triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC. So this is what congruent symbol. Clear? You should know how to write congruent symbol. In lower class also you might have studied. Okay, how to write congruent symbol. Okay. Now you see the diagram. ABC is a triangle and PQR is another triangle. Okay. Notice that when triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC, then sides of triangle PQR fall on corresponding equal sides of triangle ABC. That is, PQ covers AB, QR covers BC, and RP covers CA. Same way, angle also. Angle P covers angle A, angle Q covers angle B, and angle R covers angle C. Also, there is a one-to-one correspondence between the vertices. That is, P corresponds to A, Q corresponds to B, R corresponds to C, and so on which is written as P to A, Q to B, and R to C. Note that under this correspondence, we can write triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC. But it will not be correct to write triangle QRP is congruent to triangle ABC. Understand? So you have to write very carefully. You have to see the matching part and to write. So it's only possible triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC. So you cannot write triangle QRP congruent to triangle ABC. So correctly how to see the matching part and to write. Okay. So it is necessary to write the correspondence of vertices correctly for writing of congruence of triangles in symbolic form. While writing symbolic form, correctly how to see the vertices, whether it is matching or not. Okay. So note that in congruent triangles, corresponding parts are equal, and if we write in short CPCT. What is the full form of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So this is very important. So always you have to remember the full form of CPCT. That is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay. I will give some questions as homework. You do the homework for better practice. Okay.